past my room without a slick comment slipping off his lips about me being lazy when the ground is hard to see since clothes, shoes, clutter the floor, dresser covered with books, games, end table decorated with open milk. My pop-pop always has something to say. Cat never has his tongue when he's constantly barking at us about the things we don't do or need to do. But I love it. His voice is a song that keeps the spirits dancing in our home. He knows how to make a hard day look like a kid's lit eye on Christmas. His voice is a blessing. When he's talking, that's our way of knowing he's alive. In May, we got the news cancer broke into our home for the second time. Once through my pop-pop, once through my grandma, and now through my pop-pop flipper. My mom cried. The hospice care still haunts her. Memories of seeing her mother slip dilly into the arms of God still has her question her faith sometimes. While my pop-pop is hurt at the thought of leaving Earth when he's not ready, since he still has graduations to see, great-grands to hold and watch, become lazy just like Imani. The scary part is the thought of not hearing his voice echo off the walls in our home, that I might miss his "I'm proud of you" when I graduate college, that I might have begged too much for him to shut up. I'm scared that the chemo is going to make him too weak to speak, that he's going to have days where he wished he wasn't alive, while I'll selfishly pray, God, keep him breathing. Even though everything in his body is ready to go, we're not ready to speak about him in past tense, to have conversations be long distance, to exist without him existing. Then through prayer I've learned this can't be the end. When we are a family, 4-man army, ready to fight cancer head on with love, fake grenades, prime machetes, into war cancer won't win when we're keeping his spirits high. I've learned that doctors ain't God. They don't know the history we have fighting for our own reorthodox stance. Order the doctor stand aside as we bruise knuckles, clenched fists, jabs, hooks, diagnosis, pop-pop. Even though you're going to be moving slower, don't think we won't move as a unit. And when we're there, I want you to talk so much that we're able to joke about having you silent. We love you. Come past my room. Point out every crumb you see. Speak my kids into a mirror reflection as me. Pop-pop, promise you'll keep talking. Don't stop. Keep the strength to keep speaking so the spirits can dance to the songs that sprouts from your tongue.